We are live.
Okay, so we'd like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks Live on Monday. We do this typically every Monday, so we're glad you joined us. We also on Wednesday do a live sale from 4 to 6, so join us there. And let's see. Okay, if you're on live, why don't you just go ahead and tell us where you're from? We always like to know who's watching and where you guys are from. We have some that are from Pennsylvania. It's kind of exciting. Australia, Canada. It's exciting when we get viewers from all over the area. We're going to be kind of quick today. I know my comments haven't caught up with me yet. We're going to be kind of quick today. I was going to do a drawing, but there's no comments. We're going to be kind of quick today because Gracie hey, Carolyn, how are you? Okay, Carolyn, I'm going to have to give you something for being the very first person. Okay, I've got a Chloe panel by Elise. You can always, if you already have one, you can always donate it or something. Okay, and Dorothy, I'm going to give you the Duke and Max one. So, well, Dorothy, I'm going to give you two so your kids don't fight over it. They can make a quilt with it. So I'm going to try to remember to put two in your box. I'm writing myself a note so the boys don't fight over it. Okay. All right. Jane is from Kentucky, so I think you are definitely the furthest one away. Although Anna is traveling, and she's, I think, in the Grand Tetons now. I don't know. But she might. I don't think that's further away than Kentucky. You know, I'm a little bit geographically challenged. Okay, so we are going to just jump right in. We have a panel that got returned to us because somebody sliced it. So I'm going to do a little mending here. You're going to have to get in real close, Roger. You might as well just bring the whole video over here. I almost set it up over here, and then I thought, no, you could follow me. If you girls could see the look on his face. Oh my gosh, Anna, is it beautiful there? Carolyn's getting no sound. Is she the only one not getting sound? Maybe. Oh, that's why Roger didn't want to move because he made himself some coffee for his little break. Anyways, Gracie had a volleyball game on Friday, but it got canceled because of the smoke. So they're redoing it today. Football. It's a football game, but she's cheerleading. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys, and this is no practice, I did not read the label. I'm just winging it from watching the demos that Beryl does for Bonash. So I'm going to show you, I think, yep, I got the iron hot. So see here how somebody probably when they were cutting panels sliced through this. See here, I can see you. So I've got this slice on this panel. So what do we do to fix it? And it's a super cute panel. So if you guys need this panel, let me know and we'll put one in your box. It's a super cute panel, but it's got a little slice on it. It's actually a good size. You could just slap some Minky on the back of it for, look, it's a pretty good size throw quilt. So anyways, I've got this chair. I've got to do something about it. So I'm going to go to the back side. And if Beryl saw me demoing this, she would probably be cringing. But you see here how I've got I'm trying to get it all lined up. So I've got the slash right here. And I'm just going to sprinkle some of this Bonash on it. Maybe I'll open it up. And if you guys have any tips or tricks because you've used this before, let me know. I probably put too much on it, but you know me, go big or go home. And I rather have too much than not enough. And then you're going to want a pressing sheet. This is a Bonash fiberglass pressing sheet. Some people are leery about using the fiberglass Bonash sheet, but it transfers more heat than your regular applique Teflon sheet. So a Teflon sheet is the same thing that you would use for like baking cookies on a Teflon sheet. So it does not transfer the heat as well. Some people don't think you can see through this for tracing your applique patterns, but you can. So don't worry about that. You still can trace, you can put your stuff behind it and see it. Okay, so I'm going to just come right over here and I'm going to put this on top of my hole. And I don't know if it says to, here, I should have read the directions before. Can be washed, tumble dried, or dry cleaned after fully set. So after 1 hour, you can tumble dry this. And
can you wash it?
Yeah, you can wash it. Can be. It says can be washed.
How come you use it on my stuff?
Because I don't do anything practical. Okay. If it's not related to sewing or quilting, I'm not doing it. Okay. Apply Bow Nash, cover with Bow Nash fiberglass sticking sheet, and apply heat. So we've done everything that it says. We didn't even need to read the directions. And as you can see, I've left this down a really long time, but it's not going to burn. So that's why I love these fiberglass sheets, because you're not going to burn whatever it is you're working on. Unlike, see here where I, did I put this down or did I forget?
You didn't put it down.
Oh my God. Okay. I was talking too much. Okay. Here, I'm going to do the real demo now. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put this little bit of fiberglass here, or sprinkle this on here. Oops. I closed it up. I know it's hard to think about what you're going to say and work at the same time. Okay. So you have to have a piece of fabric to secure it. Okay. So I'm going to put this little piece of fabric. Now I'm going to put my pressing sheet. So what I love about the pressing sheet is you can lay it down. Did anybody comment that I forgot the fabric? Or they were just so enthralled with my chit chat? Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. It doesn't say how long, but I'm going to leave it a minute. But you can see here that I have an issue for getting the iron. So that's why I like to use the fiberglass sheet, because I do forget it. Even when I'm not on video and I'm just doing other things, I do too many things at once and I forget it. Okay, let's see if this magic works now. Okay, so I bonded this black fabric to it. So you can still see it a little bit, but when you quilt it, you're not going to be able to see it. So you could still use this. So sometimes when you're quilting, you're going to have that. You could go in with like a little red pen and just get those white fibers so that you won't be able to see it. But I would just embellish it, maybe applique a snowflake on there or something. It's still a good panel and you paid good money for it. So you don't want to just throw it away because an accident happened, right? So I'm going to trim away the black excess. And then I'm actually going to do a drawing for this. So if anybody wants this, just type in that you would like the St. Nick panel, and we'll put that in the mail to you, okay? Okay, so that's my one demo for that. And then Sherry says she did receive her glow-in-the-dark thread with her witch's legs. Okay, perfect. Sherry, I haven't charged you yet because I think that's why it keeps kicking it to the card you don't want charged. So even though I told it to do the one you wanted, it goes to the other one. So Gracie told me how to get rid of the one you don't want charged, and then we'll re-input the one you want charged. So I just haven't gotten to it yet, but don't worry, I'm not going to forget. Okay, so, okay, let's see. What did I miss? Okay, so while you guys are typing in, if you want the St. Nick panel, it does have a little bit of a boo-boo, but don't worry because we do have, if you want one, we do have S02 for $12. So S02, I was going to use that St. Nick for my sample because by the time I quilt it and embellish it, nobody will know. But I probably will never get around to making this sample because I have 83 samples ahead of this. So if you want this, it will be on Wednesday's sale, or you can type it in so you don't run out. And then, Christy, are you watching? If you can do the drawing for the St. Nick panel, and add Carolyn into it because she's driving, so I don't want her typing. And then if you don't want it, Carolyn, just tell us. Okay, so some of you did not watch last Wednesday. We did the placematties, placemats. So I'm just going to do a quick review of this because some of you did order it, but when you get it, you're going to want the directions again because I know you don't like to read the directions. So you need these fabrics to make 2 placemats, okay? So when you get ready to sew, you're going to need, if you're making 2 placemats, you're going to need 2 of the inner circle, you know, the inner part. And then you're going to need, and I'm just saying you should make 2 because the interfacing comes in 2s, but you can make it any which way you want. And then you need 2 of these. So this is going to be the part that goes around. It's the part you're actually going to see mostly when your plate's on it. And then you're going to need 2 backing fabrics. The backing fabrics are going to be the exact same size as your outer border. And then you're going to need the magic placematties. And I'm not just saying that because it's cute. That is its actual name, okay? So I don't know if you can see this. The placematties, the interfacing is fusible on the back side, but you're going to cut this out everywhere that it is dotted. It's going to be cut out, but in order. So we do have a pattern, and a lot of you did order this the other day, but we do have a pattern that gives you step-by-step directions, or you can watch our video from last Wednesday on Wild Wednesday Live because we went over it pretty much step-by-step, or they do have a free tutorial on their website. So lots of options there. But you're going to take this interfacing, and I would cut them apart if I was doing it for real, for me. You're going to take the interfacing, and you're going to lay it on top of your outer circle, okay? So this is, if I was doing the green one, the outer circle, the outer would be the green, so it would be equivalent to this. You're going to lay your placematties right on top of it. And I know this seems weird, but you're going to just lay this down, line it up with your background, your scalloped border. And then you're going to take your rotary cutter and you're going to slice it right down here. So there's a dotted line. You're going to take your rotary cutter. You're going to start here. You're going to slice it right down here. So your interfacing and your scallop border is going to have this little peek hole here. Okay. And then you're going to cut it out. So you have this. So this gets ironed onto here, onto the back side of your scalloped border. But I'm going to just give you a hint. I didn't read the directions, so my iron might have been too hot because when I tried to iron on my interfacing, it melted it a little bit. So when I did it for real, I just used my fiberglass sheet. So I keep my sheets really handy to all my irons at my house, upstairs where I sew, everywhere I sew. I keep this handy because, you know, it just saves you from headache. So you're going to iron this onto your backing fabric, and then this part, the center part, you're going to put onto your, for this one, it would be your yellow. So here is the center part is going to have the center part of the interfacing that you cut out of from this part. So that's my center interfacing. I'm going to stitch all the way around it. I think you can see it probably best on here. So this part is right here. And the solid line is your stitching line. So if I put this here, I had my 2 right sides together. If you can see the solid line is where you stitch, and then the dotted line is where you cut it out. And then there's another line down there in the crease that you're going to clip so you can turn it real easy. Okay. So that is how you do your center part. And then you already cut the center hole there. So that's how you turn it inside out. So the fusible is on this side right here. So when we get to it, I'll be able to lay it right onto the front side of this. it will get laid onto here, and I'll iron it, and it will be ready. So then this one, once you have this interfacing on your scallops, you're going to put this face down on your backing, and you'll pin it, okay? And I've got fusible batting on the back side here that I'll iron to my backing fabric. So this would be equivalent to this fabric right here. So I'll iron it to that, pin it, pin the, so now I've got 3 layers here. If it doesn't line up perfectly, you don't care because you're going to actually cut it along the scallop. So I would take this to my sewing machine right now, and I would stitch all the way around. And I don't have to worry about turning it inside out because we cut the hole in center. Stitch all the way around till I meet and go a little bit past where I started. And then I'm going to cut it all out, flip it inside out, and iron this to the front side. And then I top stitched. I did a zigzag around the center, and then I just top stitched around the outer edge. So you can see that. All right, girls, do you have any questions for that? Super easy. You could do Halloween, you could do Christmas, you could make them match your kitchen, whatever you want. Mary Mintz, I don't know why it's wrong. I don't know. Don't ask me. Okay, so that is your little tutorial for today, how to fix fabric. So for those of you who missed it, we had a tiny little tutorial here. Somebody had cut through, I don't know, it was returned to us, so I don't know if the customer cut through it or if we cut through it when we were cutting the panels. So we just gave her a new one. And so I just took the bone ash and a piece of fabric, ironed it there. And so when I hold it like this, you can't even tell that it was sliced through. And once it's quilted, you won't be able to see it either. But if it really bugged you, you could do like a snowflake applique on it or something. You know me, I always say just slap a butterfly on it. Okay, so I have some goodies. I don't know if anybody wants this. I took all the thread out of it. And put it in a different box. Yeah. So it's a tulip pink. So if you need the ultimate collection or a filled tulip pink, it is empty. But if you want to store your small spools of thread, just type that you want the tulip pink collector's box and you can have it. Dorothy, I knew Dorothy. I almost just took a picture of it and sent it to you. Okay, and then Brenda was in earlier, so she made a new sample. A lot of you guys got the Father Christmas panel, the blue one that was really pretty with the animals in the forest. And sorry, Sue, it's already gone to Dorothy. But so we made, well, I say we, I mean Brenda made up a quick sample. So this literally took her less than an hour and a half to make the quilt top. And that included picking out the fabrics, cutting it, and sewing it. So she's made kits for you guys. Here it is. I haven't quilted it yet because she literally just did it. But it's super cute. And we used some of the Higgy fabrics. So these white snowflakes glow in the dark. That white there, it actually glows in the dark. Not today because we have to go to Gracie's football game. But someday I'll take you in the bathroom so you can see it glow.
Hold it back up.
Oh, sorry. So here it is. It's a good size lap quilt. And I don't know how many we have of them. But they're going to go quick. What?
No, okay. Fine.
Okay. They're going to go quick because, let's see. They're $39. So the $39 includes the fabric and the pattern for that. So it will be on the, Cindy Gygax just found us. That's weird. Mary Min said she had a hard time getting on to us too. So who knows? I'm glad you're home safe, Carolyn. Okay, so I just want to give you guys, let me see. So I want to give you guys a heads up because I only have one of these left. So if you want it, just type it in. Otherwise, I'm getting ready for Wednesday's sale already. I know. I just finished last Wednesday's sale, like at 2:00 this afternoon, and we're already getting ready for this Wednesday's sale. So here is S01 for $8, and I only have one of these panels left. So if you want, these would be super cute placemats. You actually could, I love it. If you ate today, thank a farmer. You actually could take that panel. I'm looking to see if it'll work. You could take that panel and put it in the center of a placematties if you wanted. So, that is all. Okay, Barb. Oh, wait. Kathleen on mine is before you, Barb. Okay. And then let's see. I do have a couple more drawings. I know, never be late. Okay. Is Christy still there? Did you find the winner for the Santa panel? I don't know. Christy might have left. Okay, so we have some really cute little scissors that Moda sent us. So here you go. Shout out to Moda. Look at how cute the little leather case is that it's in. Okay, I'm going to scroll and see where it lands. And I need a pen. I know I had a pen earlier. Oh, a Sharpie will do. Okay, I've got Jane Massengill. Jane Massengill. I know, it's a hot mess trying to get ready for next week's show. Okay, we've got a pattern from Eleanor Peace Bailey. When I am old, I'll wear purple. And I've got Barb. Let's see. Barb. Okay, and then let me find my tape. It's a hot mess, but I won't lie, it's always a hot mess. Okay, Barb, you get the old lady when she turns purple. I have, for some reason, 2 more of these. They like are breeding at night. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Victor. So if you need the spatula, they're 4 scalloped edges. A lot of people got it to put frosting on cake, but for some reason I've got 2 more. So maybe you didn't get yours. Thank you, Cindy Gygax. You're like my mom. You have to say that. Okay, then I have a really cute little Fabric Chicks notebook that they sent that comes with a fun pen. I know Roger's going to say that I should have given this to him. Look at how cute that is. Fabric Chicks. Okay, so I've got Kathleen Rader. And I've got a leftover piece of fabric. And let's see. Sherry Saul. Okay. And then if you guys want this, it's the pen, Precision Piecing Products Easy Press pen. But apparently we need to get the product that goes into it. So I don't know. They sent me a ton of these pens, but no product. So if you want that, just type that you want it. Okay, Joyce. And Joyce, I know I sent you a package this morning, so I'll put that in for this week's. Oh, no, June. You missed out on so much fun, but I would take the call from Japan any day. And Sue. Okay. So if you want this precision pin, just put that you want it. I don't know what it's really good for, except for that I do know Lynn Jenkins loves it. The top screws off. You put the glue in it, I guess. Or it's, oh, you know what I think it is?
What do you think it is?
I think you can put like your best press in there. Okay, wait, here, I'm going to look. Oh, I think it, or you could put, okay, Jane. Here, I'm putting your name on it before I forget. Jane M. Okay, I think. Oh, yeah. Okay, Jane, I'm going to send this to you, but tell me if it works. I think what you do is you put like Best Press or Cheerio Magic in it, and then it has a little tip that the liquid would go to, and then you would put this exactly on your seams for when you're doing precision piecing. I bet you that's what it is. So you can use your starch, whatever starch you like, and it goes right where you want it. I am pretty sure that's what it is. Now that I actually opened it up and read it, I think it would actually be very helpful. I can see why Lynn Jenkins likes them. Okay, let me see. I lost my pen. My pen. Okay. All right. So that is. Thank you, Victor. Every once in a while, if I would just read the directions, it would make my life a lot easier. Okay. So that is. Oh, here I've got one more. I've got some pom poms. Let me find a name. Okay, Carolyn Gabernich, Carolyn G. And I know it's hard to stay ahead of you guys. I'm going to need like a month vacation. Okay, and then I got a Woodsy Fat Quarter bundle. Okay. Oh, Christy Lee. I saw Christy Lee's name there. Christy Lee, who won the St. Nick panel? Okay, if you want the broken St. Nick panel that I fixed, type in St. Nick. Right now, I've got Kathleen and Jenny in it. And so type it in. We'll send you that one. Christy husband must have interrupted her or something. Okay, let me see. I've got a new comment. Okay.
It's always the husband's fault. Huh?
It's always the husband's fault. Okay, Jenny Duarte, you are the winner of the Fat Quarter bundle. And I'm sorry it's short today, guys, but we have to go watch Gracie. It's her very first cheerleading event. And apparently she did not practice very much. Hi, Susan. It was fun to see you in class this morning. Okay, here I've got 3 names for St. Nick. I've got Cindy Gygax. I've got, if you want the St. Nick panel, just type it in. Cindy Gygax, Jenny. I don't know where Christy is. And then Kathleen Reeder, I think, was the other one. So if you want to be in the drawing, Jim Sterling. Okay, if you want to be in the drawing for the St. Nick panel that we fixed today, just let me know. I was going to use it for a sample, but I'm never going to get to it. So, all right, let's see. Who else is? Well, thank you. I think it's going to be fun to see her today. Okay, there was one more I know that wanted the St. Nick.
I only saw 2.
Okay, let me see. Kathleen Rader, she's the one I missed. Okay. I know I'm going to have to start. Oh, you know what? I thought I'm going to see everybody who had orders last week. I'm going to put you guys in a drawing for something special. So don't let me forget. Okay, here's a little bowl. Okay, let's see. What didn't you see earlier? Susan, what didn't you see earlier? Oh, at the very beginning, we did a little mending demo. So if you missed it, you can go back and rewatch it. Hey, Carol Reichlick, how are you? Okay, Raji, you want to pick up a name? Pick a name. Kathleen, you should be getting it probably tomorrow. Oh, the St. Nick that we fixed. So here it was. I'm going to show you. Okay, so I don't know if whoever cut this panel sliced it or if it was sliced after the customer took it, although I would venture to say probably the gal who brought it back with the slice in it was honest, I would venture to say. So here it was a little slice right here from here to here. So we just took some Bonash fusible and fused it up so you can kind of still see it, but once it's quilted, you won't be able to see it. It's just because the threads, they didn't use like really good threads to dye the fabrics. So it shows the little white threads, but you could take a little marker and mark that in, or you could do like a snowflake or something on there. Embellish it, whatever. I hate to throw a good panel away just because it has a little slice. Oh, poor Mary. She can't message and watch at the same time. Yes, Cindy Thompson, Christy already sent me a text to put the Frida doll pattern in the mail to you. Christy's on top of it. Okay, so Cindy Gygax is the winner of this panel. All right, so that is all I have for today. So join us on Wednesday at 4:00 for our live sale. And also, if you didn't sign up for the barn class, but you want the barn class so you can learn these artsy techniques, the class is free September 29th from 4 to 7. So you'll be learning how to do the dimensional confetti leaves for fall leaves. And we'll show you other things that you could use this confetti technique for. And then you'll be learning how to do all of the fibers and steam and stitch in the tree trunks. So that's a free class, September 29th. The kit is $24.95, I think. So that is all I have for today. We will see you guys soon. Have a great night. Get some sewing done. Go sew, sew, sew. All right, bye.